Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully people can hear and see me. Let me turn off out my screen, otherwise that's going to be incredibly distracting. But hopefully people can hear and see me as I get back in my chair. And just spam the chat if you can or not. Fingers crossed. My hair's getting quite long now. I need... that's great. My tablet just goes off YouTube. Wonderful, wonderful. Now I can't even read the chat. I can read it on my other screen, that's fine. You can hear me, that's good. Let me just sort this out so I can actually read what people are saying throughout the race. Right. There we go. So many ads on YouTube these days. So many ads. There we go. Now I can read what people are saying. Right. So we are here. We haven't been invited to the lobby yet, but we are here for round 2 of WOR. We're at Bahrain. We did Bahrain short on Friday. A very intense race. Actually, although not a bad result or anything, probably one of the most enjoyable races I've done. Actually, I thought I drove really well. It's a really good track I like to drive on. But now we go to the full track, so not the short, so the actual Bahrain track that they just raced on. And this track is probably a track I find one of the hardest tracks to hook up a qualifying lap on. But for some reason in the race, it's one of my best tracks for some reason, because it actually requires tyre temp and tyre wear management. So fingers crossed. Feel good, quite good in quali, very good in the race. Definitely done a bit of preparation. It's good that there's no rain here. I think in the game you can't even have rain. It's not even programmed into this track. So yeah, should be good. I'm doing very good logic, really, really good. My PB, 24.3, which I know probably a lot of people have gone quicker than that. But this setup, I always say I focus myself towards a race, which I typically do. But around here, you can definitely have a car that is way too oversteery, and it's really going to cost you in the race, in my opinion. Kind of like Singapore and Zandvoort. So if we can start up high, then that's always the thing. If I could just get that extra tenth, 2 tenths, or just hook up a really good quality lap, then I think we're in a good position to get big points. So we will do our best. Thank you, Kirby, once again. Not full quality, no, it's short qualifying. We're in the Mercedes, equal cars, same as usual. So thank you for people tuning in already. Let's move it to the lobby so you can see what's going on. And you can see here we've got a lot of very, very quick people. We've got Pinecone, Lefted, Brown, Lily, Antoine, Perondi, who I'll probably start next to, Davizin, Sparks, Critch, Cyrus, Smasher, Nico, Ronha, Florian, Leopard. So yeah, no shortage of good drivers. So we will see. But Bahrain is a hard track, even for one stop. Like the softer hard is very difficult. So I was engineering Yarno in his race yesterday, and you really do have to save tyres, because if you save tyres, it can really, really make or break your race around here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. So we will just do our best. I feel good actually about this race. So yeah, I've definitely given myself a bit more time. I've tried to play F1 every single day, which I normally don't do. I'm normally doing other things, but I've tried to make a bit more time to play F1 on a more consistent basis. And I definitely feel this is probably one of the most comfortable I've felt in a little while playing F1. So yeah, it's good. It's good. But first race was, I think we came 10th in the end after we spun on lap 6 or something like that in the wet. Did a good comeback, but I want to try and get some big results again, because that's what I love doing. Because I'm normally never happy if I don't get a good result, but I still enjoy myself, but most people want to win, so that is the target. Yeah, it'd be good if Perondi starts P2 and I start P1 next to each other. That'd be nice. That would be very nice. And thank you for everyone tuning in again. Thank you for everyone who's become a member. We've almost got 100 members now. I will definitely be reading out people who've become a member in the last week at the end of the stream. So if you want your name called out, if you do apply for the membership, where I literally show my setups and many other bits of content and stuff as well, then thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Yesterday's race in F1 was really good. I think it was one of the best season openers we've had in a very long time. So really excited for this season. Still looks like it's Mercedes and Red Bull, but Red Bull definitely looked to be a lot closer. McLaren, although they're quite a way away in the race, it's good that they are good, and other teams are like Ferrari, and even Aston wasn't even too bad in the race. So yeah, good start. I think for an F1 season, it's probably definitely been one of the best ones in the last few years, that's for sure. Bloodline 2009, good luck for the race. Smash the second sector with good tyre strategy. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. And yep, almost 1,000 people already. That's insane. Thank you very much. But yeah, yesterday was really, really good. Really, really good race, I think. Really enjoyed it. I think Verstappen, that was his to lose, and I think Hamilton, and I know they have this thing with the track limits and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you've got to exploit it. If it's not clear the rules, then do everything you can, and obviously it worked. So I don't think Stroll did too bad. I think Stroll was actually quite decent in the race, better than expected, to be honest. But yeah, the Haas doesn't look too good at the moment. But yeah, Vettel, I love Vettel. He's one of my favourite drivers. But I think he definitely made that mistake yesterday, running into the back of him. Thank you, Clappersteins. Thank you very much. If you join the membership at the moment, I'm just giving away all my setups after every single league race at the moment as well. And I will be doing live streams when I practice them there for members only. So I can just, if you want to ask me, if you want to talk to me a bit more directly, then there's the way to do it. And then next game, I'll be doing quite a few more things. But you get to use a lot of emojis and stuff as well. So I really appreciate everyone who has. There's a lot of people already, which is pretty insane. So Sonoda was pretty good yesterday as well. Yep. Yeah, you say Vettel's getting old, but Hamilton and Kimi are the oldest on the grid. So Hamilton's 36 now, I think. So 35, 36. He's actually older than Vettel, so there's no excuse. I just think Vettel's never really suited this era, if I'm being honest. I think he has to have a very good car underneath him. Whereas I think Verstappen and Hamilton can kind of drive around it. Checo is beating Bottas in the driver standings? I don't think he is at the moment, is he? Unless I missed something massively. I think we're just waiting for a couple more drivers to join and then we'll get underway. Yeah, I think Hamilton's still driving the best he's ever done at the moment. I think he's driving really, really good. I think, yeah, Perez did a really good job yesterday as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think Vettel, before this regulations, he was... Yeah, in this era of F1, I don't think he's ever been comfortable, ever, to be honest. I think he's really, really struggled with it. Even when like Ricciardo joined Red Bull, when they changed regulations then, and even the next one, even in the Ferrari 2017, I think that was just a very good car, very stable, very well balanced. I think he needs a very balanced car, otherwise he really struggles with it. Whereas I think other drivers can drive around it, but doesn't mean to say he's not a great driver. He is a great driver, but I think he needs a bit more of a really good car underneath him, like Button in a way. I think, in my opinion, Leclerc I think is one of the best pound for pound on the grid. I think he's up there with Verstappen and Hamilton in terms of raw speed. I think he's really good. His quali lap I think was almost as good as what Verstappen's was on Q3. I think. Thank you, Nikolai Host. I love your streams. Thank you, man. Alonso did amazing as well. Everyone did amazing. I think everyone. The only person, no, Mazepin. I think a lot of people are taking the mick out of him, but you know, give him a bit more time. Anton, thank you very much for joining the membership, man. Appreciate it massively. But yeah, I think he, obviously he had a bit of a nightmare weekend, but I don't think the Haas is the easiest car to drive. Even Schumacher spun as well, so yeah, we will see how they get on. But Haas definitely seems to be the slowest at the moment. Norris, I think, did really well. I was a bit surprised with Ricciardo. I thought Ricciardo would do a bit better, but obviously it's his first race. But I think Norris is driving with confidence at the moment. So, and he likes Bahrain as well, I think. So, I think Ricciardo will beat him at the end of the year. I think Lando will just start off very strong. But they had a very good battle on the first lap, actually. That was actually quite entertaining. It could have gone a bit haywire on that first lap, but no, the race yesterday was really good. Really enjoyed it. Really good that there was more. Was there 3 stops or 2 stops? Was there even 3? I think there was 2, wasn't there? There was only 2, but it's just so much. It's so much better when there's more than 1 stop. I think, in my opinion, it just makes the strategy so much more interesting and stuff. So, tier 2 rows go a bit exciting with you chasing down the leaders. Yep, that's the aim. We're not too far behind, so, and even in this one, this is round 1, everything to play for. So, S Fitness, thank you so much for joining the membership. Appreciate it. We're going to get near to 100 soon, which is absolutely insane. So, honestly, it means so much for people who do that. And no, for the channel members, I will speak to directly as well, because I can see every comment. So, my aim is to respond to every comment who is a channel member. Okay. Let's go. Right, let's do this. So, yeah, pretty competitive grid. Very competitive grid, actually. So, it's not going to be easy, but let's see how we go. Do you think Lewis deserved the win? To be honest, I actually think he does, because I think he just managed his tyres so well. He's just a king of managing tyres and just driving strategically. He's just so good at it. He's so good. I'm probably more of a fan of Max Verstappen at the moment, but yeah, I think Verstappen, I don't know if he was saving his tyres too much. I think he maybe was the aim to try and catch him a bit earlier, to give himself some more laps and stuff, but Hamilton was just very wise to it. I think Red Bull should have won quite comfortably on the day, if I'm being honest. I don't know what strategy I'm going to do yet. I don't know if Hamilton was cheating. I don't know if it's cheating. I think it's just, the rules just need to be defined clearly. Like before the race, if you go out wide by this much, then you will get a penalty if you do it 2-3 times in a row. That's how it should be. Not about, keep doing it until the FIA call up about it and complain. I think it should be, this is the rule. If you don't follow it, then you're going to get a penalty. I think that's how it should be. Okay. Okay. I'm going to wait a little bit because you can't get really 4 runs in anyway. Yeah, Bahrain's a track I really struggle on in quali, especially. Like, it feels like when I drive a lap and it's good, it's still like 3 or 4 tenths off. Like, to do a 23 is, God, I can't even imagine doing that around here. So, we'll see what other people do, because there's a lot of very fast people here. So, got to stay on boards. On Hattie Will, thank you so much for joining the membership, man. Thank you so much. We've already got 3 people already. That is insane. Thank you so much. I will be reading out everyone at the end. Thank you, James Jones. Love you, JD. Currently self-isolating, but keeping me going strong. Keep it up, man. No, I'm really looking forward to when this is over, to be honest. Yeah, Jan Russell, I think FIA's mistake. Yeah, I think it's completely their mistake as well. Thoughts on Bottas? He was very unlucky with the 10-second extra pit stop, because his pace was actually looking quite good in the race on the hard tyre, I think. He wouldn't have threatened the top 2, but he could have definitely brought himself into play, especially the way they were battling at the end. He had fresher tyres than Hamilton. I think he could have been... He just needs to get himself ahead or as close to Hamilton as possible throughout the entire race, but he's always a little bit too far behind. But he's just a perfect number 2 for Mercedes, to be honest. And I think at the moment he's starting to get a little bit more tired of it. So yeah, he's definitely getting a bit tired of it now. So I'm not going out just yet because it's really hard to get 4 runs in. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit. See what Anton does. He's probably the man on form in terms of 1-lap pace at the moment. So let's see what they do. Jack Grantham can't join membership, don't know why. You have to hit the join button if you go to my homepage. I believe so. But yeah, the FIA, they just needed to clarify that rule at the start of the race, before the race. Like in quali they did it, and that was perfect because everyone knew exactly how wide to go. But in the race, it wasn't confirmed, so that's why people took the mick a little bit. And no, if Hamilton was going out wide, that's definitely going to help him throughout the race. Like if it's a 10th, even if it's a 10th a lap, and he's doing it in 10 laps in a row, that's a second. You know, and that could have been Verstappen caught him a lap earlier, could have been completely different. Wouldn't have got that traffic when he overtook him. So no, those small margins make a big difference. So, but yeah, I think the FIA just need to clarify it. But I don't think he cheated intentionally. I think it's just the FIA just didn't clarify it. Zerix 1996, thank you so much for your membership, man. Thank you so much. Whoa, 4 people already. Thank you, Kevin Trigg. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, I'm doing really good, man. Membership, I'm giving my setups away after every league race at the moment. Responding directly to comments, DMs. We'll be doing live streaming my practice through there as well. And you'll just get to talk to me a lot more, pretty much, for the moment. And also use of emojis, all these things, and you stand out in the chat. So I'll be adding more and more benefits over time as well. So, yep. As my girlfriend is drilling something through the wall at the moment, which is not ideal. I might just to stop drilling. It's so loud. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? Can you hear that drilling? My days, what is she doing? That is so loud. Hey, Listian, thank you so much for joining membership, man. Massively appreciate it. Yeah, I've told her to stop drilling, so hopefully she stops doing that. You can't hear it. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, it's like, oh my days. What a time to be drilling. She knows I'm streaming as well. Can you hear that? Stop drilling, please. Oh, my days, man. I'll get my girlfriend to play F1 one day. Nathaniel Nando, thank you so much for joining, man, the membership. Massively appreciate that. Right, so some people have done quick times, but I think you're going to see there's a lot of people who are... They're not... You know, they're intentionally not going to go out into the top 10, which you will see. So, because the alternate strategy is quite powerful around here, so you're seeing a lot of people not doing proper laps, I don't think. As Ron Har goes fastest now. Yep. Jorge or Jim, thank you so much for your membership. We've had 7 people, I think already. My days. Stop. Yeah, she's changing my tyres in the garage at the moment. All that drilling. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Almost 2,000 people already. That is insane. Yeah, you can't really hear it, but I can hear it. I think she's stopped now. So she's got the message, I think. Right. So a 25.0. Okay. 25.239. Let's see who's out. Let's see who's gonna go out. Yeah, a lot of people are not taking it seriously. Yeah, I think a lot of people are aiming for this 10th, 11th position thing. Let's see what left it does. Prefer YouTube instead of Twitch because I have more people on YouTube. Simple as that. And I've just been doing it for longer. Yeah, I'm not going to go out for a little bit longer, just to see what more people are doing at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately in this game, like we saw at Bahrain shortly, alternate strategy is just... Oh, she's drilling in. My days, what is she doing? My girlfriend's a bit of a DIY freak. She just does... putting shelves in the wall at like 10 at night. Left is not on a horrendous lap. I think he's trying to aim for P11 again. I think a lot of people try to do that. Medium tyre, I won't be able to do a 24 of a medium tyre, so yeah, it's going to be really hard. I won't be able to beat a 25. See, look, yeah, he's going slow. Yeah, 25.0. So what is it? 25.0 at the moment. 25.2. The thing is, I bet if I'm just so scared if I go out, I'm going to do like a 25.0, bit quicker than Perondi. So yeah, 24.9 now. Let's see what Leopard does. I know Leopard's go for this alternate strategy. You know, he's the same as me, where he's not as good in the quali, but good in the race. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I know you can't hear the drill, but I can hear it very loud. Alright, see what people do here. So who's first? So Antoine, was he done? What is pole? 24.2.3. I did do a 4 in the practice. My PB is a 3. But yeah, a PB is going to be very hard to do. See, look, all these people are aiming for... might go out. Yeah, I'll go out now and aim for... I'll see what kind of lap time I can do. Oh man, oh man. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone watching. It was 2,000 people already. Thank you so much. So it's a... what do we have to aim for? So 25.0 would be enough. So don't do a 24. That's the target. And the setup I've made for this race is it's just 100% for this race. I was intending not to do a proper quali because around here, unless I'm in the top 5, it's going to be really hard to make progress in the softs in the first stint. So I'll probably qualify like 5th to 7th, probably something like that kind of range. So So I'd rather be on a more powerful strategy. So yeah, we'll see. This lap I'm going to try and not make it that good. So yeah, I'm intending not to do a good lap here, so I'm going to try. Oh, 24-1, nice. That's a pretty bad middle sector so far. I'm actually on not a bad lap. Oh, I'm not gonna have time. I did that so horrible. Oh, I did that so horribly. I thought that was going to be... what was my last sector? Oh, I did that so horribly. An 8th. I was on a decent lap, actually. Oh, well. We've got it all to do in the race. Yeah, I slowed up way too much. I think we would have just... If I did a good last sector, it would have been an easy 24, so it would have been too fast. It slowed up way too much. Well, it's going to be a fun race. No, we're not going to have time. Nowhere near enough time. Oh, 24/7. Oh no, we could have. Oh, that would have been perfect. I should have waited to the end. Yeah, if I did I was on a 3.7. If I did the 0 last, that would have been P10, P11. Oh well. I'd rather not be in the top 10. Yeah, we don't have time. Right. Well, it's gonna be a fun race. Should have put maybe 2 laps of fuel. Yeah, if we got a 24, we would have been, yeah. Right. Well, we've definitely given ourselves some work to do, that's for sure. But my race setup is really, really good, so fingers crossed. But yeah, like on a really good lap, it would have been a 0.5. It's not easy for me to do, so. I should have waited to the end. See what lap he does. He's got it perfect. Oh dear, we're going to be 19th. Oh good. Well, we did that really horribly. We're not even good at doing a bad quali. Oh dear. Right. Well, we've got plenty of work to do in the race. Yep. Plenty of work to do in the race. No, even if I pressed hard in quali, then it would have been a 0.5 or 4 would have been a pretty good lap for me, and that only would have been like top 5 or 6. I'd rather start near the back than start in like 9th or 10th or something like that. Yep. Let's see what we can do from here. P19. I'm gonna have to do a Perez. Yeah, I have to do a Perez now. Yeah, if I didn't lift, I would have nailed it. But the problem is, the earlier people set laps, the earlier that they can go for it. So we would have been like right there. We would have been right there. It was actually a good. Apart from that squiggle, it was actually quite a good lap. It was actually a decent lap. Setup is very good in the race, so we will see. You can do medium to hard, it's just pretty good as well. So let's just see how it goes. Actually, let's do mediums. Yeah, mediums is quite good as well, actually. So we will see. Yeah, everyone's gonna go hards now. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Thank you for everyone tuning in as well. Thank you for almost 3,000 people. Whoa, thank you so much. Right, let's go, man. Just imagine a safety car in lap 8. No, I wouldn't love that. Right, let's go. Thank you for tuning in. Over 3,000 people. Thank you so much. I need Dominic to lose DRS. Waiting too long. And my head's got long at the moment. Cheers, Leopard. Fucking hell, man. Ah, man. I had to go for that move to try and get ahead of him. I have to look after the race. Yeah, I had to go for that move if I wanted to try and get ahead of him. I needed to get it done there, but I'll have to have a look after the race. I felt like I gave room, but I don't think there's anything else I could have done. Yeah, I just committed to the move because if I didn't do it there, then I think it would have been really hard to get past them. But, yeah. I'll have to look after the race. I'm not going to say anything now. Yeah, once I committed to the move, I couldn't really go anywhere. Sarah hasn't had a good race. Days, so much grip. running out of ERS. Such a sore loser. Is that to me or to Leopard? Jesus. People, I didn't even complain about it. How's that being a sore loser? Though with the move of Leopard, I had to go for it because if I didn't, then it probably would have been really hard. There was a chance of, I think, 5th or something at that point, but yeah, I have no idea how much ERS he's got, but yeah, with Leopard, I felt like I left more than enough room. And he just wanted it as well, so it's how it is. I felt I left him more than enough room, to be honest, so yeah, I'll have to look back. I'm not going to jump to conclusions, but I know Leopard, he likes to race quite hard, so it's a risk. Yeah, I feel like he should have given me more space, but yep. Yeah, it's annoying because it was a good race and then did a good undercut. Just messed up the P11 strat in the quali, but I think the speed is really good, but man. Yeah, it's annoying, man. Look, like Viper came there, Pinecone came there as well. When did Pinecone pit? Things just aren't really going our way in league racing at the moment. Did he pit? Ended up 16. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I gave enough space. Just from what I remember. I feel like he just turned in a little bit too much, but I would jump to conclusions, so I'll look after the race, but yeah. Alternate strat is just so OP in this game. The thing is, you can't overtake in this game, so you either have to be on pole or you have to do alternate strat. There's the two things you have to do, but yeah. Anyway, it was a good race to then. I really enjoyed that. It's just a shame that I had to end that way. A top 5 or top 6 would have been quite happy about at the end. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I will read in the people who are members now. Let's see. Let me know if you can see me. You should be able to. As I'm really sweaty in my chair. Let's move this up. There we go. You should be able to see. Look at the sweat at the moment. Ah, right. Yeah, man, league racing is a hard thing. Just when it doesn't go your way, it's just a nightmare. Yeah, the run was good. We had to go for the undercut, otherwise we weren't going to get track position, so we had to do that in the end. But I'll read out all the memberships from the last week. And how many have we got now? We've got 80 people now, so thank you so much. So from the last week, we have Andre Pato, Finley S, Bibin Daniel, Fabio Sweet, Chris Haywood, Max Heckham, Matthias Johansson, George Morgan, The Bread Golger, Joseph May, Danny 1542, X Smithy X, Jorge or Jim, Nathaniel, Anton, Leistian, Stefan Schreiber, Nathaniel Will, S Fitness, and Zrix 1996. So thank you to everyone who donated, who has been a member and stuff as well. But oh, you can see my tablet. See, look, that's how I'm reading the chat. See, it's an Inception kind of thing. But man, yeah, that race was going really well. Yeah, if we could have positioned ourselves better in the quali, then yeah, I think the speed was there. The speed was good. The undercut was good as well. But yeah, man, I just had to commit, and it just didn't pay off, unfortunately. I'll have to look back afterwards, so I'm not going to say any names or anything now. There's no point. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we will be back for league racing at Monza for TSRL. So to be honest, I'm looking forward to the next game now. It feels like we've been playing this game for like 2 years or something. So thank you, Daily Lincoln, for joining as well. And thank you for everyone tuning in. We had almost 4,000 people, which is absolutely insane for the stage of the game. So thank you for support, as always. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you soon. Peace. Oh yeah, I have to do my outro. We go, but in the middle of